Good morning.
We're going to go ahead and start our chalice lighting this morning.
We light this flame to remind us.
Please recite after Chuck.
All right, let's try it again. We light this flame to remind us.
Love is the center.
As we grow and connect, mature and deepen.
Love is our center.
When the light of truth burns all else away.
Love endures.
The voices you have just heard invite us to arrive, to settle body and spirit, and prepare for this time of community. As an act of care for those gathered here and for those joining us online, please take a moment to silence your devices so that we may share this time in presence and connection. If you're visiting today for the first time, you're invited to fill out a card from the seat backs and return it to the welcome table or in the offering plate so that we may extend our welcome to you.
Please know that, you don't hear me? I can't. Do I have to turn it on? No. What about now? No. It's because I wanted the Britney Spears mic. That's why.
Here, try again.
Can you hear me now? No. I can scream. Okay. Please know that whoever you are, wherever you are from, wherever you are on life's journey, and whoever you love, you are welcome here. We are going to go ahead and do some joys and sorrows.
Well, not quite yet, but welcome to San Gabriel Unitarian Universalist Fellowship. Whether you're here in the sanctuary for the first time or the 1000th time or joining us online, we're glad that you're here. My name is Zachary Hunter. My pronouns are he, him. And trying on the mic over there is my wife and partner, Emily Egger.
Hello. I'm Emily Egger. Just let me put this on my ear.
Okay. And we're honored to serve as your lay leaders this morning. San Gabriel is a part of a larger movement of Unitarian Universalist congregations working together for a just, peaceful, and sustainable world.
And here in this community, we begin that work by sustaining one another in love.
Today we'll be sharing a peek of what we've been learning in the UU Common Read series that social justice team members have already been participating in with Deepa Iyer's Social Change Now, a guide for connection and reflection. Emily, do you know what these are?
Jazz hands?
This is ASL for applause, or silent applause. It involves raising your hands up, waving and twisting them around, and creating a visual, quiet show of appreciation rather than, clapping, making noise. Throughout today's service, listen carefully for these secret, special, silent applause words. The words to listen for are love, community, and change. Great job. During today's service, when you hear any of those words, raise your hands high and give us a sign.
Do you want to go ahead and do joys and sorrows? We're going to go ahead, since we didn't do it earlier. Do we know if this mic is working?
Later. Joys and sorrows is later in the script.
Oh, you're right. Sorry. It was on the other page too.
Time for my solo.
All right. Now let's greet this day in song. Our calling in song is We Rise Together, led by Zach Hunter.
Test, test.
We really practiced this, guys.
Test, test. Test, can you hear this? Test.
Okay. So this is a song that we heard for the first time at No Kings 3 in Austin. And we got a chance to go down to the Capitol earlier this week with Singing Resistance and sing it with Singing Resistance Austin. That was an incredible experience there, and we do it call and response style. We've got the lyrics back there, perfect. But it goes like this. There's movements too, so if you want to join me in those, feel free to stand up and dance it out, sing it out with us as we go. It's in two parts. The first part goes, we rise together, we rise together, we rise. I started pretty high. Well, rise, rise, we rise together, we rise together, we rise. We rise together. So everybody together now. We rise together, we rise together, we rise. We rise together, we rise together, we rise. We rise together. And the second part's a little bit tougher. It goes, all together we gather together, together we gather to rise. All together we gather together, together we gather to rise. Really good. Okay, let's try it all together now, both parts. We'll sing the first part twice and then the second part twice. Sound good? Yeah. All right. We rise together, we rise together, we rise. We rise together, we rise together, we rise. We rise together. All together, together we gather together to rise. All together we gather together, together we gather to rise. Amazing. You guys sound so good. Here, let me give you this one for Joyce and Sarvis.
Okay.
For all that remains unspoken in this community, we hold you in our care.
And now we pause to honor the great World House. What I love about having this service in April, a week after Earth Day, is the transformative power of nature is totally on full display. And the theme of this text is finding a place, your place in an evolving ecosystem. The documentary The Dads, which premiered at this year's South by Southwest, follows a group of fathers on camping trips where they find community and embrace vulnerability while supporting their transgender and non-binary children. As legislative bans on gender-affirming care escalate, the film documents the harsh reality of families being forced to relocate or flee the country as political refugees. Ultimately, this documentary portrays these fathers not just as protectors, but as advocates who view the fight for their children's autonomy as a vital warning sign for the future of all civil rights. It's only 11 minutes long. I think it's on Netflix right now. Everybody should check it out. It's really sweet.
It's called The Dads. Our Song of Yearning is a mashup of two songs from contemporary Broadway breakout shows, Hamilton and Dear Evan Hansen. Found/Tonight by Lin-Manuel Miranda and Ben Platt draws parallels between the personal and the political. That these words and melodies open our hearts to the love, to longing, to change, to hope, and to all that aches for healing in us and in the world.
We may not yet have reached our glory, but I will gladly join the fight. And when our children tell their story, they'll tell the story of tonight. They'll tell the story of tonight.
Have you ever felt like nobody was there? Have you ever felt forgotten in the middle of nowhere? Have you ever felt like you could disappear? Like you could fall and no one would hear?
Well, let that lonely feeling wash away.
All we see is light.
'Cause maybe there's a reason to believe you'll be okay. 'Cause when you don't feel strong enough to stand, you can reach out your hand and hold.
Raise a glass to freedom, something they can never take away. No matter what they tell you,
Someone will come running to take you home.
raise a glass to all of us. Tomorrow there'll be more of us, telling the story of tonight.
The shadows, the morning
They'll
is
tell the story of
breaking.
tonight. All is new. It's only a matter of time. Even when the dark comes crashing through, when you need a friend to carry you, when you're broken on the ground, you will be found. So let the sun come streaming in, 'cause you'll reach up and you rise again. If you only look around, you will be found. And when our children tell their story,
You will be found.
they'll tell the story of tonight.
Oh,
No matter what they tell you,
tomorrow there'll be more of us.
telling the story of tonight. The story of
Together, we listen for wisdom in the book We Are the Builders, which is the kids' companion to Social Change Now by Deepa Iyer. We would like to invite all of the children who want to come sit up on the stage as Candace White, our Director of Religious Exploration, comes up and reads the book to us. And welcoming Jessica Beltran, our new RE guide as well. She'll be up on the stage with the kids. So whenever y'all are ready. Hey, Chico. Just here. Sorry, I messed it up. It's because. Oh, you have the rest of them. Everybody situated? Oh, we have more coming. Yeah. We got room. We have plenty of room.
All right, it's good to see everybody. This is We Are the Builders, written by Deepa Iyer and illustrated by Romina Galata. Welcome to our Community Day. Ready to find your role to play? My name is Ramla. I'm your guide. Follow me and stay by my side. So many grown-ups and kids are here. Everyone wants to volunteer. There's plenty to do in our own town. Help new friends, plant trees in the ground. The time is now. Let's all play a part. Listen and learn. What moves your heart? We are the builders. We form and forge, construct and fix, improve homes with nails and bricks. See those old desks, tables, and chairs? good as new with some repairs. Who wants to join the builders? We are the caregivers. We comfort, console, soothe, and cheer. Care kits for all, near and dear. Acts of service and words that mend. How can I help, my new friend? Who wants to join the caregivers? We are the frontline responders. We plan and protect, stay prepared. Storms brewing, but don't be scared. Stock cans of soup, bag of fresh fruits. Gather warm coats, gloves, and boots. Who wants to join the frontline responders? Yeah? We are the disruptors. We declare, demand, demonstrate. Calls for change, don't hesitate. Raise our voices, banners, and beats. Meet and march out in the streets. Who wants to join the disruptors? We are the experimenters. We scan, invent, and improvise. Solve hard problems with fresh eyes. What if these used bottles and rags could become backpacks and bags? Who wants to join the experimenters? Me too. We are the visionaries. We dream, imagine, and inspire a world we can all admire. Fresh air, clean water, safe and free. Bright futures, that's what we see. Who wants to join the visionaries? We are the weavers. We stitch, we braid, we intertwine. Common threads link hearts and minds. When people fight or disagree, find what connects you and me. Who wants to join the weavers? Excellent. We are the healers. We renew, restore, and relieve. Tend to those who cry and grieve. Sometimes when the world is too much, we nurture with breath and touch. Who wants to join the healers? We are the storytellers. We sing, we dance, we create art, bring joy and love heart to heart. Vibrant murals preserve our past, histories cherished at last. Who wants to join the storytellers? Of the different roles to play, which one feels like you today? You could become a guide like me, show new folks what they can be. We mentor, we advise, we steer, share wisdom, honest and clear. Now that it's clear what we can each do, we want to hear from all of you. What role would you choose? Who would you be? How will you change your community? Thank you, guys. Now we're going to learn more about this. Is so beautiful. Thank you. We're going to go back to our seats now and learn more about all the different kinds of builders we need. Okay? Thank you so much.
Sorry, Hush. Afterwards, you can come look at everything.
The time is now. We are living through a time that demands vigilant attention. It often feels like we are barely able to get our bearings and understand our roles in addressing the social crises emerging in the world before the ground underneath us shifts again. When I feel overwhelmed, I often think about the question asked by Grace Lee Boggs. What time is it on the clock of the world? It's an invitation to remember that change happens across history, time, and space. To understand the complex conditions affecting different parts of the world, and to reflect on one's own readiness to take action. Being a part of social change efforts is one of the most important ways we can connect with each other at a time when society insists on compartmentalizing us into silos of identity, thought, political alignment, and geography. When we engage in social change, we resist these silos and choose connection and solidarity. We recognize that we can no longer deny, dismiss, or delegate systemic injustice and oppression to others to fix. These issues are our issues and our business and everyone's responsibility. Together, we can change unfair and unjust policies, increase access and opportunity, celebrate and express our joy, and create pathways to sharing power. Our belief in the promise of social change through connections with one another is why we keep trying after feeling disappointment, why we keep returning after grieving, why we keep fighting after resting. It's why we keep building after systems fail, why we keep on loving when we are experiencing heartbreak. It's why we take actions that embody solidarity, resistance, and hope. It's why we infuse our efforts with joy, passion, affirmation, and healing. We intuitively know that something better is blooming, growing, emerging, and we want to be a part of that momentum, that stream, that journey.
So what's up with all the junk on the tables and behind us here? I'll continue to quote the author to explain. As individuals and organizations, we all show up in certain roles. The back tables have paper plates with more detailed descriptions of each role. If you guys want to start handing those around, passing them to other tables when you're done checking them out, I'm sure that people in the front tables would love to see those descriptions as well. There's also the social change map, which kind of goes over it all. Feel free to work through those if you'd like to as we're speaking here. Some of the roles on the ecosystem map require us to show and develop competencies, while others come naturally to us based on our personalities and our lived experiences. We don't have to play all of the roles on the map, and we shouldn't feel the need to. Given the pace of this year, it's more than likely that our attention and capacity to continue will be tested. And the question is not whether or not we're going to show up, but how. And we can do so in ways that are both strategic and sustainable by thinking about these roles. In many situations, our roles will shift and change, and we will work closely with others to complement and to amplify our own contributions. As a discernment practice, which of these roles are your target roles? Roles where you feel the most reliable and consistent over time? Which of the roles can you experiment with? Our stretch roles, where we feel called upon to meet the emerging needs of our community. And which of these roles do we fall back on? Our safety roles, where we regulate, ground, restore our capacity to contribute. That brings us to the center display here.
What is it? A plant?
That's pretty close. It's a garden. You see, much like healthy communities, healthy gardens require a balance of all different kinds of plants and other life forms that each play an integral role in developing the growth of the ecosystem. We hear this quote a lot up here. Movements are born out of critical connections, not critical mass. It's Gracely Boggs. As you leave the sanctuary today, check out our gallery of things. Feel free to walk up on stage and see what the different roles are about. Then take a clothespin from the table. You can write your name on it if you like to, and we'll attach it to the roles that you identify with.
Each petal we add helps identify strategies and action steps for responding to crises while building the capacity for the long run. And it connects you to people and groups, to each other in new ways, so we are working in solidarity and not compartmentalized and isolated in our own silos. Do the offertory.
Before we do that, each week we give an offering to sustain this spiritual home and to support the work of our fellowship. Today's offertory music is the music video for All Together Now by the Beatles. May our gifts and this music be blessings. The offering will now be gratefully received.
Hey, look at John, will ya?
What's the matter, John, love? Blue meanies?
Newer and bluer meanies have been sighted within the vicinity of this theatre. Oh, there's only one way to go out. How's that? Singing! 1, 2, 3, ah!
I don't know where the words went. Sorry.
That they were not hard.
And now we return to this beloved house where our covenant lives in the announcements and the invitations that we share. Today is our 4th Sunday shower event for the Unhouse. We need volunteers to help transport our guests and to serve a meal. See Michelle Augustine in the red shirt. Michelle, raise your hand. Thank you.
Social Justice May meeting will be taking place next Sunday, May 3rd, the first Sunday instead of the second Sunday, to allow for Mother's Day to be fully celebrated.
There is an Earth Day fair at the Bell County UU Church in Belton, Texas on Saturday, May 2nd from 9 until 3 p.m.
As always, Singing Resistance will be meeting in the sanctuary this Wednesday from 6:30 to 7:30.
The San Gabriel Side with Love t-shirts are in the house. See the membership table to claim yours. We are not accepting payments for the shirt. However, if you would wish to put an extra $20 in the plate to cover printing costs, that is welcome.
The Georgetown Red Poppy Parade was yesterday. We sang and danced and had a wonderful time.
Eric's adult RE class, Cultivating Wisdom, will continue for the next 2 weeks, maybe 3, with a special guest session. It is here in the sanctuary before services and streaming at 9:10 a.m.
The nominating team wants to hear from you regarding the Board of Trustees for the upcoming fiscal year, which begins in July. We would like to know if you are willing to have a conversation with the team about serving, or if you know of someone you think would make a good board member. There's no commitment involved as a result of the conversation. A short form including the board members' responsibilities and a place to include names is available. Please talk to Woody Hibbard, Keith Hutchinson, or Molly Hornbuckle following today. And there's forms and more at the welcome table.
After service, our RE team will host a parent and caring adult gathering where Mr. Spoon will introduce the 40 developmental assets from the Search Institute, who are all in relationship with youth. All who are in relationship with youth are welcome. Childcare will be provided.
There will be no full moon drum circle this Friday, but they will resume at the end of this month.
Saturday, May 2nd, there will be a congregational work day from 9 until noon. Mark your calendars. We will announce a list of projects in the next few weeks for the volunteers to select from on that Saturday and to have all the materials, supplies, and equipment ready for their use on that day. That's also the potluck day, which will be happening from 5 to 7 p.m. We'll have barbecue brisket and turkey provided. Please bring a side dish, salad, or dessert to share.
And lastly, our next new membership orientation is on May 3rd with a joining ceremony on May 24th. Please see the membership table for more details. It will be in here. We close with words of covenant, promises we make to one another and to the world. Let us share them together with a unison reading.
Love is the spirit of this community. Truth is our sacred quest. Justice is our prayer. We dwell together in peace. We seek wisdom and freedom. We serve life in fellowship. We grow in harmony with the sacred. Thus do we covenant with one another. Please rise as you're able for the closing song, which will be Weave Us Together, lyrics projected on screen. Weave, weave, weave us together. Weave us together, together in love. Weave, weave, weave us together. Weave us together, together in love. We are many textures, we are many colors, each one different from the others, but we are entwined with one another in one great tapestry. Weave, weave, weave us together, weave us together, together in love. Weave, weave, weave us together, weave us together, together in love. We are different instruments, playing our own melodies, each one tuning to a different key, but we are fulfilling harmony. Weave us together, weave us together, together in love. Weave, weave, weave us together, weave us together, together in love. Please recite after me the words to extinguish the chalice. We extinguish this flame to remind us.
We extinguish this flame to remind us.
Love is the center.
Love is the center.
As we explore and rest, engage and heal.
Engage and heal.
Love is our center.
Love is our center.
When only ashes remain.
Only ashes remain.
Love endures. May we go from here as helpers and friends,
taking care of our community. May we use our voices and kind hands to make the world better with change. May we share, listen, and stand up for others with joy. May we stick together, being gentle and brave, and lead with love.